My name is Lena Easter, and I am the founder and director of Earth Path Education. For the past 13 years, I've been so honored to hold rites of passage ceremony with girls coming into their womanhood with the support of strong sisterhood, mentorship, getting to be near wise elders, and having a deep connection with the earth. And after 13 years around the hearth fire of Growing Goddess and Moon Mystics Rites of Passage, I started to get the clear guidance that there's so many women hungering for their own rites of passage. And I would hear this from many mothers. When are you going to offer something like this for us? And I finally just said, yes, we're going to offer this for adult women. So we've decided to push back the world and take 10 days for women to receive their own initiation and nourish that part within, that little girl within, that teenager within that never quite felt seen and supported in the way she needed, to nourish her so that we can become well-integrated women who are able to give back and who are able to hold space for girls and young women's initiation.
Cleansing fire, burn, burn, burn through me. Clear out the space for the spirit to dwell in me. Healing, healing waters, flow, flow, flow through me.
Hi, my name is Beverly. I came here to Earth Path from Oregon. I came to learn rites of passage to help young girls and teenage girls to find themselves. And in that process, I have found myself.
Been called into this work for a while. In working with kids, I really see such a deep need for this work and for calling in, ritual and celebration and community holding for kids.
So I really am here because I wanted to be initiated myself. I knew I could not lead my girls into something that I personally don't know.
Well, we're really up to some big work, trying to help people become initiated to feel powerful enough and ready to run rites of passage in their own communities. And it takes a lot of courage to step into creating your own organization and guiding young people or adults through initiation journeys and ceremonies. And part of that is knowing you're powerful enough to do that and really feeling that in your own body and letting go of anything that's blocking you. So we've been doing that here.
And so we were guided and shepherded through a beautiful process that included hiking up a mountain, solo firing, making drums, speaking to the heart of the matter about things that need to be witnessed so that we can move forward in a beautiful and good way, and in sisterhood and togetherness.
Some of the elements of the women's initiation and rites of passage guide training is the opportunity to go within and experience one's own resiliency, your inner resources. And so some of the ways that we like to support women on their edges in a growthful way is by connecting with the elements. For example, we'll walk on a bed of coals of the fire to see how are we with that element of fire within us, and what are we actually capable of?
Ooh, yeah, the fire walk. Wow.
I was on the airplane, I don't know if that is physically possible.
I was terrified. There's no way I'm gonna walk across these 1,200 degree flames.
Adrenaline just like pouring through me, just like the power that we all carry and inhabit. And like I felt like my womb space was open and I was just like, yeah, and then everyone started doing it again, and watching other people walk through it was also just so magical.
Yeah, being with the other women and being so empowered by being with them. Like I really came into my womanhood in this journey in ways that I didn't expect. And seeing my other sisters run across the fire and gave me the courage to be like, okay, I'm gonna run across this fire. And there's so much energy, I didn't feel any burning. And yeah, I felt like I let go of so much.
I shed some old narratives. I shed some old pain. I shed some things that needed to go. And I was able to do that practice with a group of women that I felt so safe with.
Getting to know many women over the years is so many women didn't have that strong community of women in their lives. So to have a really safe space to heal together, to share, to build trust, to lay down our burdens, that is so essential. And it's part of who we are naturally as humans, to both offer that to each other and to receive that. So we definitely create an altar for sisterhood.
You are the one being held by the mother, the great expander. You are being held and you are the holder. The day by day of just like being with women and like leaning into trusting each other and like singing and dancing and moving around each other was so impactful. Because like I enter into social spaces with self-doubt. I think so many of us do. And to just lean into the trust that like, yeah, we all have that and we are all like navigating that together.
I think it's important for every woman to experience this, and that with all of our wounds and all the things we didn't get to experience, like this, that's what feeds our rites of passage. And so we bring in everything that we didn't get, everything that we did get, and help, that makes the platter that we then feast the world with. And we all deserve to have that experience. And it's so much more powerful than I could ever explain. People have to just come experience it.
Like I'm just leaving this space feeling so nurtured, so well, so whole, so inhabiting my own center and self. And that's why I came here. And I'm gonna leave with that. And it's just so exciting. I'll close my mouth and learn to listen. Whoa, 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 whoa.
It's been more powerful than words can describe even. And when I look at myself now and see myself in the mirror, I'm so different. It's like I'm really me. And I am so grateful for it. I'm so incredibly grateful to have been through this training and to have been with these women that are going to be my sisters for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I got my crew, but truth is what I want. Realigned and on point, power to the peaceful, prayers to the waters, women at the center, all vessels open to give and receive. Let's see the system right down.
And I'm walking away from here feeling this sense of like rites of passage should never be done alone. Like rites of passage is a calling into womanhood, and womanhood is a place I've existed now in for a long time, but I feel rebirthed into the woman I was always meant to be. And I'm walking in power that I don't think I've ever walked in before.
If you have this dream to do rites of passage work in the world, I invite you to come and to nourish yourself, heal those parts of you that need to be healed, and amplify your service in the world. So join us for this 10-day Women's Initiation and Rites of Passage Guide training. You can apply at earthpatheducation.com. And I truly look forward to seeing you through the eyes of my own heart, my own soul, being around the fire, under the stars, in circle, honoring our truth natures, and activating the most delicious healing so that we can be in service in all the ways that we feel called.